everybody, it's Luke of our Galaxy Tech Review, and today I've got a product from Towond. This is their native 1080p home theater projector, and this supports dual band Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and it's built on Android 9.0, so you're going to have an app store and native apps for media playback. So you're not going to have to use anything like a Roku or a Fire Stick to do movies and TV on this particular projector. We're going to dig into it now, and I'll be right back. Okay, so this is everything that you get once you get it out of the box. You're going to get a user manual for this smart projector, and it is written in English. It's not micro print, so you're not going to need a magnifying glass to read it. It's going to show you your packing list, all of the buttons on your remote control, and of course on the projector itself. So you do have all of those laid out for you. Again, very easy to figure this out. Walks you through setting things up, different devices that you can, of course, attach to the projector itself. A lot of good information in here. Just hold on to that in case you do need it. Okay, so as far as the power cable goes, it's a standard two-prong to two-prong AC power cable for plugging the unit in. Up on the screen, I've got some of the bullet points as features for this projector, so if I miss anything, you can come back to this point in the video and you can check it out. They do give you an HDMI cable here, so you can hook up anything like a laptop, PC, MacBook, game console, Blu-ray player, whatever you would like, you can hook up, and that is included as well. Now they also give us a remote control here, and this is a basic remote control, but it definitely gets the job done. Runs on 2 AAA batteries that are not included, so just make sure you have a couple of them laying around. Now, looking at the remote control, we've got our navigation, OK buttons, power, our menu, home, and back buttons, and our volume controls, and in the middle is our mute button as well. Now, this projector has a lot of great features built in for such a smaller size projector, and we're going to check those out as we go here. So this speaker comes with 2 5-watt speakers, and they're going to be on either side of the projector itself. You've got a nice big lens at the front here. This is a native 1080p projector, and it does support up to 4K playback for 4K files. You've got an IR port on the front here, and a manual focus wheel at the top with a singular power button as well. Now this also sports dual band Wi-Fi, 2.4 gig and 5 gig Wi-Fi, and Bluetooth 5.0, and of course again the projector is a smart projector built on Android 9.0. On the back here, we've got our AC plug-in for power, and then we've got our fan, and it also comes with a cover that you can remove. So let's remove the cover on this, and there's a dust mesh here that you can remove and clean to keep dust out of the projector. So that is a nice thing to have. I like that for being able to keep the projector clean itself. Now again, 5,000 to 1 contrast ratio on this as well, and there are a bunch of inputs on the back that we do want to take a look at. You do get a wired Ethernet connection, which is nice for super fast connectivity if you don't want to use Wi-Fi. You do have a 3.5mm output audio jack, a full HDMI port, and a full USB Type A port for USB drives. You do have 4 feet on the bottom to hold it in place, and you also have a spot there where you can mount this on a tripod. Overall, it's got this nice vertical type aesthetic to it instead of the traditional horizontal, and it takes up less space on wherever you're going to have it, maybe a desk or a table as well. Okay, so once you get it fired up, this is what it's going to look like. Your home screen at the top, we've got a search So we can search for apps that we want to install on this. Again, since it does have Android 0.9, we do get an app store as well. So we can take a look at some of the apps here. We also have a video tab, a music tab. But looking at apps, you do have an app store here. And you can go into this. You have a multimedia player, your Bluetooth speaker, because it does have Bluetooth, Android mirroring, and you also have a browser as well for this. So you're getting a lot of features that you're not going to find on a budget type of projectors, which I really like. So having that app store and being able to download things like HBO Max or Disney Plus or Prime Video and putting those directly on this means that I don't have to put a Roku or a Fire Stick or another external device in my HDMI port to play back from those services. Now, if we take a look at settings, we can go to projection settings, and here's your projection mode. You can flip it and rotate it if you're going to have this mounted on a ceiling or upside down. You have your zoom in and out, and you can zoom in or out up to 50%. So if you have a smaller space where you're going to be projecting, you can use the zoom function for that. You do have fast keystone correction here, and we can definitely adjust our keystone, either top, bottom, left, or right. And then we also have 4-point keystone correction or corner correction as well. So if you need to fine tune the corners, you can do that here in this part of the menu as well. So you can really kind of fine tune this to any surface that you will be projecting on, no problems whatsoever. And then of course you can reset your keystone correction as well. Going back, we've got our network settings. This is going to be for your Wi-Fi, and we have Bluetooth and Wi-Fi, 2.4 gig and 5 gig. You can see I'm set to my 5 gigahertz network, which is going to give me a much faster connection. In Bluetooth settings, we're going to have Bluetooth, so you can hook up Bluetooth speakers externally or Bluetooth headphones if you want to listen without disturbing other people in your house. Application management will allow you to delete apps that are already installed. You can see I've got 3 or 4 apps already installed here. Language and input method down on the bottom will allow you to change your language settings. So if English isn't your first language, they've got you covered here with a bunch of different languages. Also, in these settings, we do have our input methods. Now, this input method is going to default to Android keyboard because, again, this is built on Android 9.0. And as you can see in keyboard settings, we've got languages and preferences. And if you're familiar with Android, that is definitely an Android menu. Now, under a date and time, this is where you can set your date and time. You can just set it to auto obtain. That's what I did, and it worked out just fine. In other settings, we have our boot signal input. We can boot directly to an app, power on mode, our keytone on or off, a screensaver from 5 minutes to 1 hour. Screensaver timeout or shutdown is going to be from 15 minutes to 120 minutes. And you can also restore factory settings here as well. Now, one of the cool things you can do here, obviously, is you can screen mirror your device, your tablet, or your phone. I'm going to be using an Android device, so you can use Android mirroring here. And you can also have iOS capability as well through your apps. And you'll be able to see that I'll be able to just bring up Smart View and connect automatically to the projector with my phone. And it's very quick over the 5G network. So my Wi-Fi is got a solid connection here. And as you can see, no problems whatsoever. Connecting to my phone, scrolling through is nice and fluid. I don't have any slowdown or anything like that. It looks good, and I'll be able to go and watch YouTube videos or home videos that I took on my device. Now, if you're looking to play back copyrighted material through a service like Amazon Prime Video or something like that, you won't be able to do that through a wireless connection because they don't allow you to do it through wireless. But luckily for us, we have the apps built right in to the device itself, so we don't have to worry about that. We can just select those from the home screen. So if I do want to just go into YouTube, I can just go right from the home screen into YouTube, and I can watch whatever I would like. And you can see that we've got good colors here, and overall, if we're looking for something on a YouTube that we want to watch, we can watch it right from the home screen because we have the app already installed. The same goes for Prime Video or HBO Max, Disney Plus, Plex. There are just a ton that you can download and use without having to use an external device like a Roku or a Fire Stick. Let's take a look at a clip that I have so you can hear how this sounds and also, more importantly, how it plays. Now I'm going to set this to about 40% on the volume because the two 5-watt speakers that they have in here are really, really good. So let's take a look at a clip from Assassin's Creed Mirage and let you hear and see how well this plays.
Expected, Ya Sayyidi. That must be frustrating. Mentor Ryan is a wise man, but he speaks of this mountain as if it was destined that we build here. We have patience and follow his guidance.
Master Roshan tells me I must not be in a hurry to rush back to Madinat as-Salam.
I would not hurry at all. Baghdad is different now. It is very dangerous.
There you go. That was at 40% on the volume. So the dual 5-watt speakers do really, really well here. I wouldn't even consider the need of having to hook up external Bluetooth speakers for this. Now we can bring up an optional menu here for our aspect ratio, audio track, subtitles, and all of that as well. So you do have that while you're playing back a file. But you can see from the picture, nice, crisp, clear picture, great colors, and of course, overall, the audio is excellent on this. So that's my review of the Towond native 1080p home theater projector built on Android 9.0. Now this is great for media consumption. You're going to be able to, with built-in apps, be able to consume movies and TV on this. It looks really good, has great colors and contrast, and exceptional speakers as well. So overall, I'm definitely going to give this a thumbs up. If you're looking for a great multimedia projector, you might want to check this one out from Towond. This was Luke from Galaxy Tech Review. I hope you enjoyed my review, and I'll check you guys out on the next one.